Hello guys, how's it going? Dustin here with another video for you. It is Sunday evening here in Post Falls, and lately the bite has not been on. I'm going to fix this light so it's not blinding you or me. But lately the bite has not been on, and something that I don't like doing is, for those of you who know me, as drop shot. I don't like doing drop shot like at all. Like, I love doing swim baits, I love doing finesse fishing, things like that. Drop shot, something I really just will like push off until time to actually do it. So a drop shot may be what I have to go to next if I actually want to get a bite. I recently lake hopped and nothing happened. I river hopped, nothing happened. So I'm gonna do what I can to try to get a bass to bite. I don't care if I have to throw on the red lipless crankbait, go with red dead again. Maybe I'll get a bite on that. That easy. We'll see what happens. Since the wildfires happened, the bite died off. Yes, we had a small amount of rain and it knocked everything back, but even so, it's just not the same. What we're going to be talking about today is something I want to do in the meantime while the fish aren't biting. This, by the way, is my 711 Giro Shieldo Speed Spool. This, by the way, is some oil, grease, and see if I think you see it in the light. Maybe not, you can. What I'm gonna do right now today is I'm gonna grease this up. I've already oiled it up, so I don't have to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and grease it up because this thing is going really slow. So we're just gonna take it right across the teeth there. You see the teeth area right there by my finger? We're gonna put it right across the teeth there. That way it gets nice and greased in those grooves. So whenever I go to spin it, it gets all in the teeth. Nice, good, and proper. There, nice and pretty. So, what I'm doing here, I'm trying something a little different. I'm not using Kind Master this time around. I didn't in the last video either. I am using the YouTube video player recorder thing, as opposed to my usual that I normally use, just to kind of break up that monotony a little bit. I haven't used the GoPro as much lately at all. I haven't been filming lately either. So I'm going to get back to filming soon. I just have taken a little break from filming with the GoPro for a little bit. Yes, it's charged up, both of them are. One of which I haven't used all summer long, but I will get back to using soon, I promise. Alright, well that guy is good to go. Ready to spool whenever I get ready to spool him up. By the way, just in case you're wondering, yes, I do have my spool, my Seagram Physics right here, 15-pound test, which I will spool him up with a little bit later. But doing this stuff, putting oil, putting grease, that's things you can do when you're not fishing, just to maintain the maintenance on your reels so that they're performing at their best. Those little tips and tricks I can give you, like taking your reel apart, but some of you I don't advise doing it because you may not be at that level. You can do it and put it back together with ease. It's kind of like taking apart a firearm and putting it back together. It's kind of the same deal. That's just kind of what I like to do whenever I'm taking a little break from fishing. If I didn't fish at all today, I just kind of kicked back, I rested. I just kind of stay away from pretty much anything today. What I like to do with this, and you don't want to put very much oil on it at all. But in jointed places where I know it's going to be spinning around, and I know it's going to be a little bit tough and rigid, I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there. Because I know it'll somehow get through the cracks where it needs to get. So I'm not going to take this apart on camera. I'll do another video soon where I do take one of my reels apart. Probably this one, as it doesn't have any line on it at the current time. I'm not going to do it right here and now because it's not what this really is. This is just kind of a quick little video. Something you can do when you're not fishing. But back to the whole drop shot thing. I'm not really big on the whole drop shot phenomenon. I can do it. I've caught bass on it. I throw it everywhere I threw out there with drop shot almost every single time. I just prefer to not do it because it is a lot of work to try to keep, you know, your weight hanging from the bottom. You don't want it to fall off, so you're trying to tie all these fancy knots with it if you can, even though technically you just stick it in the little, you know, wedge it has there at the top of the weight, you know, spot to put the weight in with a line. That way you can keep your weight down with your lure dangling in the middle. For those of you who drop shot, you know what I'm talking about. I'll do an entire video on drop shotting soon, so that'll be in there too. That's one of my next ones. Right now I'm just kind of doing this, getting all that oil that's in there all cleaned out. Now that I'm good and satisfied with that, I'm pretty much happy with it. Well, that's just a quick little thing I wanted to show you. Have a great night, and as always, fish on.